Where are we going?
I don't know. Climbing some rocks.
Money.
The three of us have been climbing partners throughout the semester. John is the experienced leader, and Jack and I are newer to outdoor climbing. And our three views on climbing and our experiences with fun and fear are pretty nuanced.
Yeah, you know, I think it's just such a privilege to be able to experience the amazing places in the Adirondack Park and just the unique perspective that the cliffs offer of the whole landscape. And really, climbing just opens up a whole new frontier of exploration.
I've always been terrified of heights, which makes climbing difficult sometimes. But that feeling when you lock in and you're focused solely on the moves and the movement,
Yeah!
you just kind of reach a flow state.
That might have been the coolest thing I've ever done.
It's pretty awesome to be high up on a cliff, or to be moving your body in a specific way that lets you send this thing that most people can't climb up. And I've always liked climbing things like trees and rocks. I've always found that fun.
I think one of the main things I love about climbing is kind of the problem-solving aspect of it, in that you're kind of on the edge of a cliff and you're faced with these really interesting puzzles of movement, which can really be pretty physically and mentally challenging.
There's something really invigorating and empowering about having control over that fear and being able to say, this is terrifying, but that's not the focus right now. What is the focus is what my body is doing. So really the only time that I feel fear when I'm climbing is when I step back and start to overanalyze what I'm doing.
Chill out. Chill out.
Get it?
This is past me. There was one time when I was just way too invested in a route called Kingdom Come, and I got a couple moves up and fell, and then I tried again and got a couple moves up and fell. It got really in my head and really frustrated. And so the fear when I'm climbing isn't in the climb, it's more in the failure.
That brings us to the fear of falling, which is so often discussed in climbing. If you mess up one of those puzzles, in general, you're going to be experiencing a little bit of free fall. I also think you get into kind of a zone sometimes where you're so engrossed in the movement and challenge that you end up falling 20 feet and you don't even realize it. It's over before it even started.
There's also an additional fear that somehow I have to prove myself more because I'm a female climber. You know, there's just this added pressure that when you start a climb, people are watching you. You think to yourself, I can't mess up because if I do,
Come on.
it's just gonna confirm what everybody already expects to see. And that can get really frustrating. But luckily, Jack and John respect me as a climber, not as a female climber.
Yeah.
One of the main reasons I climb is getting out and experiencing nature with each other, you know, people I really care about, and just having a blast and being silly.
You get to do it all with a bunch of weirdos who like doing the same thing as you.
What's Alright, quit, you're bungling it all up. What are you eating there?
Alright, filming.
Do you people see the hypermasculinity that I have to deal with?
As much as I enjoy the movement of climbing and the places we get to go, it wouldn't be the same without these guys.
We're all very close up here.
I can see the little people in there.
Okay, can you leave that?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take you off the light.
Please clap.